This is a little bit different of a OutDeh Family. We're actually down here we're in Baltimore, Maryland. This is really a town called Dundalk, and we're going to take a closer look at what happened with the
Francis Scott Key
Bridge.
Bridge.
And we're going to show you, I'm going to give you some information as we're here, but let's go take a walk. You can't go on the bridge, but we're trying to get as close as you can, respectfully, without going over the bridge. Folks are coming to take a look at the actual wreckage. It's even this far away, it's the power of watching this it's surreal is the best way of putting it. Now it's going to be difficult to see from this angle, but we may be able to get closer, but let me turn around.
Yes.
All right, so Mom, you want to narrate what you think you can see here?
From what I can see the collapsed truss, a few pieces of the truss that's collapsed truss.
You can see there's a lot of folks that come out because it's really it is a tragedy, and you can imagine how this affects communities. A couple details and facts about this bridge disaster is this highly impacts the local area. There are about over 1,500 jobs of folks that worked in the port. There are about 140,000 people that are employed in this area from the port about that. Some other facts: this port brought in the number one importer of sugar and gypsum in definitely United States. So some other important news is this area, this shipping port is responsible for about $3.3 billion of income, which is now indefinitely stalled. So there's going to be a while before it gets back to where it was. So it highly impacts the community. It's going to have a ripple effect on the whole United States, but we'll see. It's sad being here. You could feel the sadness of.
My thoughts and prayers, our thoughts and prayers go out to all those that lost lives. It's my understanding that they had a lot of immigrants there, and I happen to be an immigrant, and this is, it's tragic that they lost their life in such a situation. Working for their families, working to make an income for their families. And I saw somebody brought flowers there, and it's just.
As you're watching this, it's going to be difficult to try to enhance it. But if you look in the distance on the left, that's the part of the bridge. You can see there's nothing connected. And then the truss is mangled. And if you could see closely, there is the actual cargo ship, the Dali, is part of it, is in the water. So this bridge, just some facts, the truss part was 1.6 miles long. And the ship that hit it was destined for Sri Lanka, was about 900 feet long. And you could look and see the facts around this, but this is what it looks like. We just took a look outside. Devastation. We can't see it from this angle, but we're just trying to see a little bit more. Don't want to upset anybody, but it's scary, but it's fascinating, it's sad, it's scary all at the same time.
Can you tell us where we're at?
Turner Station in Dundalk.
Right near
Right
near the
next to the bridge.
Francis Scott Key Bridge. So can you tell us where you were on the day that this happened?
I had just crossed the bridge. I actually made it by 10 seconds before it hit.
Wow. Wow. That is crazy, but yeah, you're lucky.
Very lucky, actually. You know, they tell you not to speed, but that's what saved me.
Oh, you were speeding.
Yeah.
God bless. And your name?
I'm Rita.
I'm Rita. I'm Maura, and this is Michael.
Hello.
Thanks.
This is actually the highway for the bridge, right here.
So this is the start of
Yeah.
the bridge. And Dundalk, and the bridge connects you between Dundalk and
South Baltimore.
South Baltimore. Very nice. Thank you.
No problem.
And let me just say, and thank you. What we wanted to say too is you're gonna be kind enough to give us a closer look. We might actually be able to see a vantage point. So come follow us for a little bit.
Yep.
So when you walk around, you talk to folks. We actually found someone who said if you want to get a better look, most of the places are blocked off. Media and police have a lot of this closed off, but they knew a spot. This is actually near the recreational center here. And we're just taking a little bit of a walk. You can actually see the bridge here.
Dundalk to South Maryland?
So the Francis Scott Key Bridge was built in 1957 when it finished, I believe. It was cost about $60 million to build, and now it's gone. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. This reminds me a lot of, actually going through here reminded me a lot of being in Elizabeth near the port, very much so. It's estimated that $3.3 billion of income was lost due to this. #1 importer of sugar and gypsum. So things like gypsum are used for plaster and drywall, so it will impact construction. So there's a lot going on here. I've got to catch up with my girls. It's amazing when you talk to folks, just by saying hi, they can actually show you what's going on the street, in the neighborhoods. But this is unbelievable. What's really interesting is we really basically just walked around a roadblock that was put up, and we just, with tape, we just went around the perimeter of it because we knew somebody. It's actually pretty over here. Hello.
Hello again.
We're back again.
I was wondering what happened to you.
Yeah, thanks for helping us out here.
Oh, no problem.
So it looks like everybody. Thanks for the heads up. I moved the.
There's a little step that you can get down.
Okay.
Some people are walking down there, but you get a nice shot if you take this little step
Thank
right
you.
here.
Appreciate it. Let's see. Oh wow, you weren't kidding.
Just go down right past that little pillar. You'll see it's like step, log. You'll see. You'll see.
Thank you.
Fuck it off.
Okay. Oh wow. I've got it. Oh. Now I have no hands, so. All right. Thank you. It's funny having no hands. You're gonna like take a header, but this gentleman was nice enough. Oh wow, look at this.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, this is. What do you think?
Crazy. It's just
Devastation.
Crazy because when I first saw it on TV, it looks like a Lego bridge falling down, and now you're looking at it, it's like it's the real deal, man.
Yeah, it's
I grew up in New York. I was there. And I wasn't there 9/11, but I lived in New York during then.
9/11. Yeah.
Yeah, and I worked in the city. I lived in Brooklyn. So I would drive out when they opened the tunnel, the battery tunnel. You'd come out and you make a left and you look to the right. You can see the facade and everything of the towers when they fell. And that's kind of like the feeling you get here just seeing, you're not used to seeing bridges and stuff like that falling, you know? So, it's like that right there. It's like frozen in time. It's not moving.
I'm gonna bring everybody a little closer. It's gonna be tough with this GoPro. Yeah. There it is. I'll zoom in. This is hard to believe. Alright, well, this is unreal. We're gonna head out of here. No, fortunately. So, you know, this is a different kind of video because I'm not a fan of people gawking at disaster. It's just that this is so surreal, and I had a chance to see some of it, and I just get my head around this. But we wish them all the best. This area is going to be hit hard economically. 3.3 billion in income lost. It's going to put some positive energy in for these folks here. This looks like a training facility for the police, for maybe canines. There's looks like a canine jump. So we're gonna get out of their property and head back. The non-trust portion. Yeah, it makes you wonder what really happened. If you watch the video of the Dali approaching the bridge, it's remind me of when you bowl. It's like a perfect strike. It went right to the first pin, and that was it. So again, you never know where your travels are going to take you. You gotta be present. You gotta be out there. There's a guy in a car coming at me. I'm just gonna wait for him. He made his own road. Gotta love it. This wind is not letting up. All right, and away we go.